Hello and welcome to the second build overview for my Ice Nova of Frostbolts Archmage Hierophant. I'm currently level 93, and that is because I've kind of just been throwing this build at stuff just to see what it can do. So far, it has not been disappointing. The only thing I'm missing is Cirrus, Maven, and Maven's Invitation for the Feared. I've done Shaper, Elder, Uber Elder, the Formed, the Twisted, Cortex. I've done two other synth maps. I'll show you some clips here in a little bit of what I've been able to dig up from my stream. Something I want to mention is, well, actually I want to mention two things on those clips. Number one, some of them don't have me talking. Some do. That's because the audio got a little funky. And the second thing I want to mention is that all of those clips were recorded with this Atlas tree and this gear. So, yeah, I've done the Formed, the Twisted, and Uber Elder, Shaper, and Elder on a 5-link on this build. So, yeah, let's go ahead and roll some clips. Alright, Shaper. Three balls and a beam. Don't stand on those. It's always 3 balls and a beam. Watch your feet and don't take a slam. Beam. Slam. Phased.
Behold the face of your unmaking.
Father, it's me. Let me help you.
The horror must be
Stopped. Obstacle must be destroyed. Beam. Oh. I always die after this fucking phase. Yeah. Hey, I got it that time. Now we're slammed. And we should have 3 balls. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And beam. And phased. And die. Alright, Shapler.
They lied to you, Father. I'm
Your true memory.
to save the future.
Past must be sacrificed. Ah, you cock twaddler. Oh, wow, I got Portal after ball phase? What the fuck? Huh. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna look at Gift Horse in the mouth then. Oh, fuck, I'm standing on a floor. Don't take the beam. Even though I can, I really shouldn't. Fuck you. Wait, why is there 2 Shapers? Why the fuck was there 2 Shapers? Oh, that's a nice shield. We will probably use that. I think I got the wrong fucking fragment.
Godslayer.
Alright, let's go do a twisted then. Since I fucked that Uber Otter up. Because I didn't know I put Maven on the goddamn thing. Alright, who am I getting first? Stop fucking twinning shit, lady. Okay, both of those are dead. The fire one's gotta go. Fire one has to go first or I'm fucked. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Okay, he's dead. The lightning one's not bad. I can dodge a... Oh my god, how is this thing not dead? Okay, lightning's not bad. I can dodge a lightning. Yeah, that's fine. You can shadow them. I rightfully don't care. I can leech through most of his shit. Oh, those are not my balls. Those are his. And you're dead, asshole. Okay. Hey, it dropped me a fragment. Silo, a phantom mace. Not bad. Okay, so now that you've seen what I've done as a 5-link, let's see where I'm at now. So this build has gotten quite a bit stronger since the last build overview. All of this gear is self-crafted, by the way. Either I've found it or I've picked it up off the ground. So starting with my wand, this is a wand. I'm pretty sure I chaos spammed this wand. I either ult spammed it or chaos spammed it. But it's got T2 hybrid spell damage and mana, T1 increased spell damage, T5 cold damage, T1 lightning damage, and I crafted cast speed. It does have T1 increased projectile speed, which I don't really think you want. I think you'd rather have slower projectiles. But, I mean, it's tier 1, and it's such a nice wand that I couldn't be bothered to change it. Next, Katava's Thirst. I haven't got a second one to drop, so I haven't had a chance to corrupt it, but realistically, you want corrupted implicits. I mean, anything would probably work. Shield, I dropped this. I can't remember if I dropped this off of Shaper or if this came from one of the Guardians, but it's an I-86 Shaper base, and I chaos spammed this until I hit Recover Mana on block and Shock on block. It does have T1 increased block on it, as well as a little bit of life, and realistically, I'd like to annul off that T9 mana, but I just can't. There's no way I can annul that while having two Shaper mods on it. So, Amulet, I can't remember if I had this in the last video or not, but basically, you want Dex, you want Res, and Life. Rings, I know these haven't changed, still just attribute rings. Valico sign hasn't changed. Gloves is just Res. Same for boots as Res and Dex. The belt, my belt is not good. Realistically, you want a crystal belt for the energy shield, but I just haven't had a good one to drop yet. And the body armor. This dropped off of, I'm pretty sure this dropped off of Shaper. It's an I-86 Shaper base, and I ID'd it exactly like this, other than it wasn't 6-socket or 6-linked, but it ID'd with T1 hybrid mana ES, T1% ES, T3 max ES, T1 crit, T2 mana on kill, and then a little bit of fire res. I couldn't ask for more. This is probably one of the best things I've ever picked up off the ground and ID'd. As far as the passive tree goes, not a lot has changed. I did swap 2 nodes. I swapped Purity of Flesh and this Life node into this Jewel socket because I've got a Watcher's Eye that gives 9% of damage taken from mana before life while affected by clarity. Realistically, I should probably divine this, but I burned all my divines on something else that I just don't want to talk about. I burned like 4 divines on something, and it was not good. Yeah, I'm currently level 93. Like I said, I've just kind of been throwing this build at stuff just to see what it can do. I am going to try and level, though, so my next 2 points will be back to take Purity of Flesh, and then I will probably jump down and take this Jewel Socket. If you get an Unnatural Instinct, or if you buy one, you can put one here, and you gain quite a bit. You do lose a little bit of Energy Shield, but you gain quite a bit with an Unnatural Instinct here. So yeah, let's run a T16 so I can kind of show you guys what the build is capable of. I wanted to mention too, these were the 2 things that I had on before. I just took them off because, yeah, I wanted to show you what it looked like before at the start of this video. So let's go ahead and let's run I guess we'll run a silo. We'll just allocate. The only couple things you can't really run on this build is you can't run Ellie Reflect, of course. You can run Fizz Reflect, but you can't run Ellie Reflect, and no regen is kind of really annoying. I'll go over gems too at the end of the video. I probably should have done that before when I was going over the gear, but actually I guess I can go over it in this map. So For gems, I have a Frostblink of Wintry Blast. This is just a Frostblink with no cooldowns, so you can kind of spam it. I have that linked to Archmage and Faster Casting. The Kitava's Thirst, and none of these gems have changed. It's GMP, Frostbolt, Returning Projectiles, and Punishment. I have Arrogance with Clarity and Enlighten. I put this Enlighten here just because I dropped it. It does save me a little bit of life. I have a Eternal Blessing with Wrath. I have a Lightning Golem for the attack and cast speed. I've got a Arcane Cloak, Arcane Surge, Automation, and more duration set up. So that's why you see it's just continually casting Arcane Cloak, which gives me Arcane Surge. For 6 links, you're running Ice Nova, Frostbolts, Spell Echo, Inspiration, Intensify, Archmage, and Lightning Pin. That's kind of the setup that everybody has been going with this league. I'm sure that if you couldn't get, 5 blue, 1 red on your body armor, you could pretty much pick whatever you wanted. And I just dropped 4 Divine out of a box. That is not the first time I've done that. I hit a box yesterday on stream that dropped me 2 Divine. Just to show you, I am going to click off the shrine nodes, just so that, it's more realistic and if you're not doing shrines in your maps. Harbingers too. Harbingers have been feeding me fracturing shards, like the whole league, and it's super nice. Oh, the servers are laggy again. They were lagging something awful this morning, and I think they're gonna crash, maybe? Nope, we didn't crash, but it probably should have. Okay. Yeah, the PoE servers have been horribly laggy this morning, and I don't know why. But, I mean, you can even see my Frostblink will pretty much kill the majority of the mobs. One thing I would like to get for this build that I just haven't had a chance to drop, along with the Unnatural Instinct, is I would love to have a I-86 Crystal Belt. I really thought about running a Oxium, but I don't know if that got changed or not, because it used to be a really good belt. And just like the last shrine, I'm going to click that off. We'll pick up all of our gold here. And I'm pretty sure that Maven is going to call in reinforcements on this map boss. Hey, we're sustaining. Nice. Yeah, Harbingers of this league have been amazing. Especially with all the Harby nodes, it's just, they just feed you so much currency. So let's see, is Maven here? She is not. But, I mean, you can see the damage is just incredible. And you can pretty much stand, and this is one thing that I do have like a complaint about this build, and I think I mentioned it in the Uber Elder video. You can't see a fucking thing with this build. And that's one thing that, or I think that's like 90, I would say like 80% of the reason that I died in Uber Elder was you just can't see any of the ground effects. I tried turning off the MTXs, and it really doesn't change anything. And there we go, he's dead. But yeah, so that's the build. It is pretty nice. Definitely worth trying out if you haven't played this sort of build yet. It's don't think it's going to be around next league, if I'm quite honest. I really don't. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. And that is a nice accuracy ring. I will be keeping that. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.